Welcome back to Finance and Fortune. Today, we're diving deep into a topic that many people don't realize is holding them back. Money myths. That's right. These common financial misconceptions can sabotage your wealth-building journey before you even start. Think you know how money really works? Let's put that to the test. You might just discover that some of the financial truths you've believed for years are nothing more than myths designed to keep you financially stuck. But before we jump in, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss out on our latest videos that help you unlock your financial potential. Ready to bust some myths and break free from financial limitations? Let's get started! Myth 1. Renting is throwing money away. For years, we've heard the mantra that renting is like throwing money away, and that you must buy a home as soon as possible. But here's the truth. Renting can actually be a financially sound choice, depending on your situation. Owning a home comes with a lot of hidden costs: property taxes, maintenance, repairs, and interest on your mortgage. When you rent, you avoid these expenses and your money can be freed up to invest elsewhere. If you're someone who values flexibility or lives in an area where property values are stagnant, renting might be the smarter choice. It's not about whether you rent or own. It's about making the best financial decision based on your circumstances. The idea that renting is always a waste of money is a myth that keeps people financially burdened by homes they can't really afford. Myth 2. You need to be rich to invest. Many believe that investing is only for the wealthy. But in reality, you don't need a lot of money to start investing. You just need to get started. With platforms like Robinhood, Acorns, and various robo-advisors, you can begin with as little as 10. The key is consistency, not how much you put in. Small amounts, invested regularly, grow exponentially over time thanks to the power of compound interest. Believing that you need to be rich to invest is just an excuse that keeps people on the sidelines while the rich get richer. Don't wait until you have extra money. Invest whatever you can now and let time work in your favor. Myth 3. Debt is always bad. We're often told to avoid debt at all costs. While it's true that bad debt, like credit card debt, can wreak havoc on your finances, not all debt is created equal. There's something called good debt. This is the kind of debt used to acquire assets that increase in value or generate income. Think about taking out a student loan to improve your skills, or a mortgage to buy a rental property. These types of debt can actually help you build wealth in the long run. The key is knowing how to differentiate between good debt and bad debt. If you use debt wisely, it can be a powerful tool that helps you achieve your financial goals faster. Myth 4. You must save 20% for a house down payment. This myth has discouraged many people from homeownership, making them believe it's out of reach. But did you know there are several loan programs that allow you to put down far less than 20%? FHA loans, for example, only require 3.5% down, and some conventional loans offer as low as 5%. Yes, a larger down payment means less interest paid over time, but waiting until you have 20% could also mean missing out on opportunities in the real estate market. So don't let the 20% rule paralyze you. Get informed on your options and consider what makes the most sense for you. Myth 5. The stock market is just gambling. People often associate the stock market with gambling, thinking it's all luck and no strategy. But this couldn't be further from the truth. The stock market can be volatile, but it's far from random. With research, diversification, and a long-term mindset, investing in stocks can be one of the best ways to grow your wealth over time. While gambling is a zero-sum game with odds against you, investing is about owning pieces of real companies with the potential to grow. If you're worried about the risk, consider index funds or ETFs, which spread out the risk across many companies. Remember, the market rewards those who are patient. Myth 6. You should pay off your mortgage ASAP. Being mortgage-free sounds great, right? But rushing to pay off your mortgage isn't always the best move. Why? Because mortgage rates are often lower than the average annual return of the stock market. Instead of pouring extra money into your mortgage, you could invest that money and potentially earn a higher return. This approach leverages the concept of opportunity cost. Sure, being debt-free is wonderful, but make sure it's not at the expense of growing your wealth in other areas. Weigh the pros and cons carefully before committing to accelerated mortgage payments. Sometimes it's better to keep that cash flow flexible and working for you. Myth 7. More income means more wealth. It's a common misconception that making more money automatically translates to being wealthier. But here's the kicker. If your spending habits scale up with your income, you won't build wealth. You'll just end up living paycheck to paycheck with more expensive stuff. Wealth is built by managing the gap between your income and expenses, and using that difference to invest and grow your money. This is why some people with modest incomes are able to accumulate significant wealth, while others with six-figure salaries have little to show for it. It's not about how much you make, it's about how much you keep and what you do with it. Myth 8. You should only focus on one source of income. Most people believe having a single, stable job is the safest path. But in today's world, relying on just one source of income can be risky. If that source dries up, what then? Wealthy individuals and families understand the importance of diversifying income streams. This could mean starting a side hustle, investing in stocks, or generating passive income through rental properties or digital products. Multiple income streams provide financial security and help you build wealth faster. The idea that you should only focus on one income source is outdated. Embrace diversification. 9. Myth 9. You need a high income to save a lot. Saving isn't just for high-income earners. In fact, some of the best savers are people with average incomes. The key is discipline, not the size of your paycheck. If you focus on cutting unnecessary expenses, automating your savings, and prioritizing financial goals, you can save a substantial amount regardless of your income. The myth that you need a high income to save is just another way of justifying poor spending habits. So no matter where you are financially, start building that savings habit today. It's more about mindset than money. Myth 10. You can't build wealth if you start late. Last but not least, the myth that it's too late to build wealth. Whether you're 30, 40, or 50, it's never too late to get started. Sure, starting earlier gives you a head start, but don't underestimate the power of focused effort and compounding, even later in life. The biggest obstacle is often the belief that you're behind. But in reality, every day you don't take action is another day lost. Start today, no matter where you are. You'd be surprised at what you can achieve when you set your mind to it. Age is just a number. What matters is your commitment and your willingness to take control of your financial future. So there you have it. The 10 biggest money myths that are keeping you poor. Did any of these surprise you? If so, let me know in the comments below. And if you're serious about achieving financial freedom, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. We've got plenty more content lined up that's going to change the way you think about money. Thanks for watching Finance and Fortune. See you in the next video, where we continue to help you build a brighter, wealthier future. Until then, keep smashing those financial myths and making your money work for you.